evening and welcome to Southeastern High School here for tonight's JV matchup between the traveling Quincy Notre Dame Raiders and the home Southeastern Augusta Suns. I'm John Reynolds alongside John Burton with the excellent cameraman here at Southeastern, Evan Wagner. We'll be bringing you tonight's JV matchup as both teams break their respective huddles and we get ready to go for tonight's JV action. We'll have senior night after this, and then we'll have the varsity game shortly after. Starters tonight: Aiden Akers, Carson Kerr, Owen Northern, Jaron Henry, Griffin Tippie for the Southeastern Suns. And already a turnover to be Southeastern ball. Despite them winning the tip, it was number 3, Jake Hoyt, getting a hand on that one to get it out of bounds. Already seeing a little bit of pressure here put on by the Raiders early on. Kerr with it on the left wing, goes inside to Henry. Henry's going to go inside to Akers. Akers gets blocked. Rebound to Tyler Bozarth. And here come the Raiders setting up their first offensive set. Go inside, tipped away, stolen by Griffin Tippie. Tippie on the attack, and now Hill's going to set it back up. Goes to Northern. Northern now to Kerr. Kerr's going to pop a 3. Got it. Bank is open for Carson Kerr. He adds 3 to his night. The first 3 points of the game go to Carson Kerr and the Southeastern Suns.
Ooh, quickly on the other end. Hard fall underneath the basket on the jump pass, kick out. Foul's going to be called. I believe that's going to go on number 34, Owen Northern. For the Suns. It'll be his first, team's first.
Inbound it to Eftnick. Raiders move the ball around the outside. They go outside. 3 ball coming for Eftnick. It is missed, but an offensive board to the Raiders. Alex Dance with it, gets it to Young. Young inside to Eftink.
Kick out 3 comes back for Young, who drills that one. Ties us up here, 3-3.
Northern with it, gets it over to Akers up top of the key. He's working with Alex Dance. Dribble drive goes out to Tippie. Tippie, 17-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound to Carter Miller. We lost our camera again. Someone's stepping on it up there.
Go check it out.
All right. Lost our camera there a little bit, folks. Got someone probably has a foot on it up there, so John's going to go check that out. Meanwhile, I'll get the game here to you. Griffin Tippie with it. Tippie's going to break the good defense. Carson Kerr wants another 3. Missed it. Air ball. But an offensive board to Aiden Akers, who puts it up and in. Aiden Akers with the easy putback. We're tied at 5 here from Augusta. And it's going to be a reaching foul on Carson Kerr. So Kerr picks up his first foul of the night. Second foul of the night for Southeastern, 5-5. Dance looking to inbound it, gets it out to Dam. Carson Kerr, good defense, putting up on the Raiders. Now they're going to go inside to number 33, Jackson Canoyer. And Canoyer is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul was on Kerr earlier.
Yep. Do you know who scored the 2 points for each team? So I got the 3 before.
Aiden Akers has 2, and Connor Young has 2.
All right.
5-5. And Canoyer goes 0 for 2 at the free throw line, but it doesn't matter because his bud Alex Dance with the easy putback for 2. 7-5 QND by 2. Northern looking to break the pressure here by the Raiders. Inside to Tippie, or that's Henry actually, and now Akers puts up the shot, no good. Carson Kerr gets a rebound. Outside to Tippy. 17-foot jump shot, no good. And a foul. It's going to be on the Suns. That'll go on Owen Northern, so he'll pick up the foul. That's his first of the night. 7-5 QND lead. They go inside. Loses his dribble there as Eftink. Now it's Dance on the left wing. Dance kicks it across to Carter Miller. They go around the outside. 3 ball coming from Alex Dance, and the bank is open for Alex Dance, who cashes in. 10-5, QND by 5. We've got a foul, and that's going to go on Alex Dance. Do believe that is his first. It is first foul of the night for the QND Raiders. Akers will inbound the ball. He's going to go to Tippy, who's going to lay it up and in. Nice shot, Griffin Tippy. It's a 10-7 game. And another foul on Carson Kerr, so that's his second foul of the night.
Fouls starting to add up here for the Suns, already up to 5. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Definitely something to watch out for as we progress through the first half.
Raiders inbound the ball. Working around up top. Now going to go left wing to Young. Young kicks it up top to Eftnik, and Eftnik will put it up and in. Shot is good. Raiders had 2 more, 12-7. Northern inbounds it, and he'll get it to Aiden Akers. Aiden Akers. Carson Kerr wants 3, missed it. Rebound to Young. And that is going to be a foul on Aiden Akers. So Aiden Akers will pick up the foul. And we have lost our camera again.
God dang it.
See if. All right, we got our camera back. It's the loose connection up there with our HDMI cable. And the first shot in and out for number 33, Jackson Canoyer. And we've got a plethora of subs coming in for the Suns. That's Tristan Hester, Andre Roberts, and Gunnar Walker checking in for Southeastern. And for the Raiders, John Dam checks in, but an offensive board, and that's going to be kicked off of Jackson Canoyer's own right foot, and it'll be Southeastern basketball.
Seen Canoyer struggle here early on in the first quarter, shooting from the free throw line. Missed a pair earlier, misses some there. But Raiders doing a nice job securing the offensive rebounds off the free throw misses. Southeastern needs to do a better job boxing out.
3 for Hester in the corner. Got it. Nothing but net for Tristan Hester. 2-point game, 3 minutes to go. First quarter here from Augusta. Connor Young with it on the right wing. Now gets it to Dam. Dam dribble drive goes inside. Beautiful pass to number 15, Jace Allensworth. And Allensworth, the freshman out of QND, puts it up and in. 14-10. Raiders by 4. Akers gets it to the corner and Roberts. Now to Tippy on the left wing. Tippy dribbles in, picks up his dribble, and he's going to nice shot for Griffin Tippy to get it in.
Nice floater there from Tippy. Was able to drive inside, penetrate the middle of the paint, and just kind of came into that hop stop, put the floater up and in.
Connor Young fakes the 3, now going to dribble it back out. They go to the outside, now dribble drive for Allensworth. Now he'll kick it back out, and that's going to be a foul. It's going to go on Aiden Akers. So that is the 7th team foul. Actually, it is the 7th team foul. 3rd on Aiden Akers, so he's got 3, and we're in the first quarter. So that's something to look at if you're Aiden Akers, who's the lead guard for the Suns JV squad, and already sitting at 3 fouls with 2:16 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, nobody up at the scores table for Southeastern, so Akers is going to have to play through the foul trouble. Raiders will be shooting 1-1 here. That's number 12, Carter Miller, at the line.
A shot no good, but an offensive rebound to Dam. We said, John, the Raiders just getting those offensive boards, getting those second chance shots, and that's going to come back to bite the Suns here later on.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't made any free throws in this game despite 3 opportunities at the line, but they've secured offensive rebounds on all of those chances.
Raiders move the ball on the outside. It's John Dam with it on the right wing. Gonna dribble it up top. Now gets it over to Miller. Miller gets it to Allensworth. Now thought about the 3 was Dam. He's going to kick it back out. And a 3 for Jace Allensworth is good. Nothing but net for Jace Allensworth. Raiders up 17-12. Akers gets it to Tippy. They break the full court press by the Raiders. And yep, Tippy knew it as soon as he brought it up. I don't think that was quite intentional on Griffin Tippy's behalf there, but not much he could do there. 17-12 turnover for Tippy and the Suns. And it'll be Dolman to inbound the ball. A lot of names coming in here for the Raiders, so they've had a lot of subs, a lot of this entire JV squad getting a lot of playing time. Number 15, Allensworth's put up the shot, but it is no good. But there is a foul. It's going to go on number 20, Joe Warning. So Joe Warning picks up his first foul of the night. It's only the second team foul of the Raiders' first half.
Yeah, Raiders have been doing a great job. I mean, they've been putting a lot of pressure on the Suns here. They've been up in that press the entire game, but playing without fouling. Suns can't really say much of the same.
Hester gets it to Tippy up top. Now they go to Roberts. Roberts slings it across to Akers. Akers dribble drive. Hester wants a 3. Got one there from earlier, but misses wide there. We got a foul on the rebound. That's going to go on Aiden Akers, I believe. It is. And if I do believe, that is his 4th foul, and we are in the first quarter. Or unless maybe it's on Andre Roberts. Yep, it's going to go on Roberts. Okay, so let's read that differently there. So Andre Roberts picks up the foul, his first. 8 fouls. A shot no good. Rebound to Tristan Hester. He's probably the smallest guy out there of that bunch, and comes down with the rebound. Tippy lays it up, misses the shot. 3 Raiders get the ball. It's Dolman who gets it to Dam. Now Dam goes to Eftnick. Now it's Allensworth. Gets it to Dolman. Now across to Dam. Back to Allensworth up top. Final 5 seconds, first quarter. Eftnick puts up the shot, is blocked by Akers. Tippy shot is no good. I believe he did not get the shot off in time, so the camera going out here again, so sorry about that, folks. With that, we'll go ahead and step away real quick. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH. You know, they're all good, and you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adam's Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology.
By MDH for some second quarter action here at the JV game between the Suns and the Traveling Raiders. It's an early 17-12 lead for QND as they're up by 5 as we start the second quarter. 3 ball, no good by Kanoyer, foul on the play. That is going to go on, I believe, Connor Young. Yes, it will be on Connor Young. That's his first foul of the night, team's third. Jaron Henry gets it to Carson Kerr, who's going to bring the ball up for the Suns. Kerr. Sets up his dribble, gets it to Gunnar Walker, who bailed him out, but that ball's turned around and turnover to the Raiders. Young with a dribble drive, puts up the shot, he's fouled. That's going to go on Jaron Henry, and the 9th foul on the night goes to the Suns. So
again, the Suns definitely in foul trouble here. As we mentioned, Akers with 3 as QND knocks down their first free throw opportunity of the night. This is, I believe, their 4th or 5th trip to the line. First time able to capitalize on that. Second free throw, no good. But another offensive rebound down low. Ball is fought for, and they're going to say jump ball, turnover to the Suns.
Like I said, it is senior night here at Southeastern High School, so we'll recognize the seniors in between the JV and varsity games. We got a foul. That should be on the Raiders. It will be. And Connor Young's going to get a warning there. Foul is on Young. His second foul of the night. And the ball inbounded to Owen Northern of the backcourt. Northern is working with Eftink. Now they go to Kerr on the left wing. Kerr pressured by Young. He's going to get it to Henry. Didn't know he was going to get the ball. Jaron Henry. Yep. He's going to travel. Took an extra step there. Checking in for the Raiders, number 14, John Dam. Connor Young will take a seat. (18-12), 7 minutes to go. Second quarter. It's Dam with it. Now gets it to Canoyer. Canoyer's going to take it himself and gets the easy floater. So Jackson Canoyer with 2 more, the freshman. Northern gets it to Kerr. Kerr trying to break this press that the Raiders are doing. They go to Gunnar Walker. Walker now swings it up to Northern, tipped, and he's going to give it back to Kerr in the corner. Kerr needs somebody. He's just going to dribble himself. Puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to Alex Dance. Dance swings it to Eftnik. Now kicks it up top, Dance. Thought about the 3. Raiders move the ball around the arc. Dribble drive, no good, and that should be, Southeastern basketball.
Eftnik just trying to make something happen there on the driving kick. Thought his man was going to stay in the corner. He cut in, threw the pass a little bit behind him.
Checking in Carter Miller for the Raiders. Kerr gets it to Walker. Like I said, that press that the Raiders have put on all night has been successful, and they've stayed relatively out of foul trouble. Only 4 fouls here with about 6 minutes to go, second quarter.
Yeah, just that straight-up man-to-man press, picking up the Suns full court. Force a couple turnovers here. Kerr shoots the 3. That's no good. Rebounded quickly up to court. That's Dam. Gets the bucket to go.
So
Eftnik.
Eftnik with the 2. Raiders up 22-12. They're up by 10. Jaron Henry gets it in. Was looking for Gunnar Walker, but Alex Dance says, I got you right there. And we have foul before the shot. That's going to go on Carson Kerr, I do believe. It is. Yep, Carson Kerr picks up that foul.
Be Kerr's 3rd of the game as well. And again, no subs coming to the bench for the Suns. Or the scores table, I should say. 2 players with 3 fouls. 5:30 remaining here in the second quarter.
As you look at the Suns bench, not incredibly deep. Andre Roberts, Kinley Eves not dressed tonight, so you're looking at Wyatt Bartimus and Andre Roberts, who will both check in here. Kerr and Northern will take a seat. Young makes the first free throw. Second shot is good. Gets it off the back iron. And a quick foul. That one's going to go on number 15, Jay Salinsworth. It might be his first foul of the night.
It is. Salinsworth's first foul. Again, QND, we've said it all night, playing this great pressure defense without fouling a whole lot. Only 5 team fouls compared to the 10 from the Suns.
Tipped away, stolen by Alex Dance, who's going to lay it up and in. And we've got a timeout taken by Coach Stevens and the Suns. So with that, we'll step away real quick. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to Augusta here, Southeastern High School. 5 minutes to go in this second quarter. Hester inbounds the ball to Jaron Henry. Now they go to Walker. Walker gets it, tried to get it to Henry, who loses it, and it's going to be a rebound and a shot up by the Raiders, and it's no good. And that ball's just going to be thrown out of bounds. It'll be Raider ball.
And the Suns really did a nice job avoiding the pressure of the Raiders in the first quarter. But here in the second quarter, things starting to fall apart. We've seen a lot of turnovers, a lot of missed passes. You got to stay out of those corners. That last turnover, dribbled right into the corner, saw the double team, and turned it back over to the Raiders. So Suns need to play a little bit more like they were in the first quarter and break this press.
26-12, Raiders by 14. Shot up, no good, but he gets his own rebound as number 12 gets his another rebound, and on 3 chances does not get it to fall. That was number 12, Carter Miller. And now the Suns trying to just find somebody here. Roberts gets it to Henry. And backcourt violation there on the Suns. And it'll be Raider ball. Coach Stevens not very happy with his squad, not being able to even get the ball across the timeline there, so. Allensworth gets it to Miller. Miller to Dance. Dance wants the 3 and got it. Alex Dance knocks it home.
Suns still scoreless here in the second quarter. Again, the QND defense has just been ramped up, the intensity, everything just going QND's way here.
Blocking foul on number 14, John Dam. So taking Coach Stevens' advice of just dribbling to maybe knock someone over is his exact words. Was Wyatt Bartimus, so they go backcourt looking for Bartimus, but the shot no good by Dam, but second chance point by number 20, Joe Warning, is good. 31-12. And the Raiders starting to run away with it. Gets it to Gunnar Walker on the left wing, goes to Henry. Henry puts up the shot, it's good. And the Suns getting a little ball movement, able to knock home a couple. They are now not scoreless in this second half. 3:20 to go, second quarter. Alex Dance on the left wing, gets it inside to Miller. Miller puts up the shot, it's good. Carter Miller adds 2 more to his night. Jaron Henry loses his dribble, and Carter Miller will put it back up and in. 35-14, Gunnar Walker gets it to Bartimus. Bartimus gets it across the timeline, so good defense still by the, and that ball just tipped out of bounds. Not sure who that was quite off of. Checking in number 22, Bo Eftenick. He'll inbound the ball. Is off his son. So.
Yeah, they're gonna switch it here. It should be Suns basketball.
Yep.
Thought for a second they were gonna say it was QND. Definitely went off one of the arms of the QND players as he was trapped in the corner there.
Hester gets it into Henry. Now they go to Roberts. Roberts loses his dribble. He's pressured by Warning. And now he's got to get it to somebody. Get it to Hester on the left wing. Hester dribbles, gets it to Bartimus. Bartimus swings it across, was looking for Hester, but Brought it in as John Dam, and he'll bring it up for the Raiders. Eftnick with it, dribbling up top. Now he'll get it to Warning. Warning goes inside to Miller. Miller loses his dribble. Rebound to, steal by Andre Roberts. Bartimus loses his dribble. He's on the floor. Jump ball.
Jump ball should come over to the Raiders. Again, really have stretched out the lead here in the second quarter. Only led by 5 at the end of 1, but the lead all the way up to 21 now. Suns just having a rough go of it here in the second. Can't really get much going on the offensive end.
Young with it on the right wing. Now kicks it up top to Dolman. Dolman puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to Warning. He is fouled. 2 shots coming for Joe Warning. Maybe we have a couple different fouls potentially here on the floor. We're going to sort those out. And it looks like it'll be Sun basketball. So
yeah, I think they're going to call that a jump ball. Got the hand on the block, came back down with it. That is a jump ball. So now the Suns take control of it. 1:40 remaining here in the second quarter.
Northern blocking foul on Eftnick. 7th team foul of the night, maybe the 8th. It's his first, so Eftnick's played a pretty clean night, but now and Northern will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Minute 36 to go, second quarter, and Northern makes the first shot. If you're listening to tonight's game, tell us where you're listening from, who you're rooting for. This senior night here at Southeastern High School. That'll be at the very end of this stream, and the second shot in and out by Northern. Eftnick now gets it over to Young. Allensworth. Now we'll kick it back up to Warning. Joe Warning will just hand it off to Jace Allensworth. And Allensworth will dribble it out up top. Now they go to Young, inside to Warning. Warning's got 5 Suns on him, but a wide open Jace Allensworth puts up the shot. It's good. 37-15. Northern gets it to Walker. Tried to. He does get it to Walker. Walker tried to get it to Hester, and that ball's just going to go out of bounds. And it'll be Raider basketball. .53 seconds to go. First half. Connor Young gets it to Dolman. To Warning. Jump ball. Stay in here.
Quick jump ball there.
Very, very quick.
I thought they were calling a foul for
That's
a second.
That's kind of what I was
as
thinking
quick as
when
they,
I heard the whistle.
they called that one. Shouldn't say too much. Ref standing right here in front of us.
No big deal. Connor Young inbounds the ball to Joe Warning on the block. Now gets it to Dolman, inside to Eftnick, who loses his dribble, stepped out of bounds. Yep. And it'll be Sun basketball with exactly 37 seconds to go, first half. Gunnar Walker inbounds the ball to Northern. Now they go to Henry. Henry just going to float it up for Northern. Got to get across that timeline. He will. Northern kicks it across to Henry with that long wingspan. Is able to bring that one in. Northern up top. Thought about the 3. I think Coach Stevens wanted him to take it. Walker stepped out of bounds. It'll be Raider basketball.
And again, the Suns just ugly, ugly basketball here in the second quarter. QND, to their credit, playing some great defense. Again, that pressure, all that length, athleticism, they've just been able to take the ball right away a good majority on the time.
Allensworth to Warning, who, there's probably going to be a blocking foul there. No, jump ball. Okay. Jump ball there. Warning wanted the foul. Roberts will inbound the ball. 2 seconds. Northern or Henry's going to take it. Henry's going to take the long three-point shot. Actually had some good arc on it, but the shot is no good. And with that, your first half score here from Southeastern High School, the QND Raiders 37 and the Southeastern Suns 15. We'll be back right after this for some halftime stats, and then we'll be back right after this. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
In a small community like ours, shopping locally can make a big difference. Did you know you can shop locally for your home internet? While you're powering your devices with super fast fiber internet, you also get to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Every dollar you spend on our services goes to making our town a better place to live, work, and play. You're helping us support local education, build a stronger sense of community, and keep money right here in our local economy. Thank you for choosing your local internet provider. We're proud to keep you connected.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome back to Southeastern High School here in the small town of Augusta, Illinois. With some halftime stats, I'll turn it over to John Burton.
So our stats at the halftime point, again, the Raiders are leading 37-15. Carter Young responsible for 6 of those. Alex Dance leads the way with 12. Carter Miller has 4, picked up both of those in the second half. Jace Allensworth with 7. Joe Warning with 2. Bo Efnick 4. And Jackson Conyer with 2. That's how the Suns got their 37 in the first half. How the Raiders got their 37 in the first half. For the Suns, Tippy has 4, Jaron Henry has 1, Aiden Akers has 2, Carson Kerr with 3, Owen Northern with 1, and Tristan Hester knocked down a 3 in the first quarter. That's his only points of the game. So again, 37-15 here at the halftime break. Foul trouble starting to become an issue for some of these players. Akers with 3, Kerr with 3 on the Suns side. On the Raiders side, only person with more than 1, Connor Young, so really not much of an issue there.
So with that, we'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back for some third quarter action here from Southeastern High School. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
All right, welcome back. We're here now with Wanda Foster, the Vice President of Nursing and Clinical Administration. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Well, what we're going to talk about today is some of the opportunities that are available at MDH for students, whether they be high school students, Spoon River College students, or Western students. MDH has a lot of opportunities to be involved and to learn, right?
We absolutely do. And we look so forward to having students here. We are a clinical site for Western Illinois University and their bachelor's program for nursing, as well as for Spoon River College nursing students and others that are doing some independent study. We welcome students, and we also encourage high school students. If you would like to learn more about nursing, we would love to meet with you. And there are opportunities at the hospital also where they can apply for jobs here, for positions. So we work closely with our nursing students, and we hope to recruit them and attract them and want to come back.
I know that publicly there's been a shortcoming or a shortage of nurses, right? And I know that every hospital and every nursing home and every clinical place period is searching for nurses. So how important is it for MDH to have these groups work with them, whether it be MDH or be Sweet River College or whatever the case may be. How important is it for MDH to then recruit those nurses to stay here and work as a profession?
It's very important. We want nursing students to feel very comfortable here, to enjoy their clinical experience and their opportunities here, and then we want them to feel very comfortable, to give them a good orientation. We hire new graduates, of course, into our acute care area as well as the intensive care unit. We hire new graduates in the emergency room, in home health and hospice, in our OB department, and our surgery department. These are all areas that new graduates can come into. We certainly give them a robust orientation. No one starts on their own until they feel completely ready. They have a mentor certainly with them, and we want to give them the best start for success that we can. And then there are many areas of specialty they can choose to go into. Nursing is a very unique field. You can work full-time, you can work part-time if you need to take time off for some reason. It's a field that you can kind of step into a little bit more than maybe some other fields in healthcare. We also have scholarships available through our auxiliary, through the hospital, and then once someone is an employee here, we do have some tuition reimbursement. So we will certainly help with that.
And going back to the scholarships and the shortages that are across the board, not necessarily at MDH, but
everywhere.
Right? So everywhere. This is a profession that you can make a good living at and be pretty sure to have a job, right? So
absolutely.
This is a profession that high schoolers that are playing these sporting events or high schoolers that are watching these sporting events should consider, I would imagine.
Yes, very much so. You will always be assured to have a job, a career in nursing. I hate to call it just a job because you really want someone on that career path who has that passion for caring for people, for providing nursing care. Through your education and through your orientation, we can teach you your skill set. But if you have that passion and the desire to be in the nursing profession, you will do fine.
Yeah, a career and a job, while they might be listed as the same thing, they're really not, correct? I mean, if your career is being a nurse, you're probably going to enjoy it a lot more than if it's a job, right?
That's right. And you don't go into it first and foremost for the money. You go into it because that's what you want to do with your life, and the money certainly will follow.
Yeah, and that goes for anything probably,
yes.
But the nice thing is right now, whether the money's good or bad, there's always going to be a job.
There will.
If you can get through the schooling and you can learn to love what you're doing, there's always going to be a job for you, right?
And it's not something for high school graduates exclusively. We have many people who have made changes midlife. We have people who have retired from their career in one thing and have chosen to go into nursing. So it's open for any age, and we certainly welcome that.
And you mentioned there's different areas of expertise for nurses. People think of that for doctors, but it's really that same way for nurses, right? I mean, you can be a surgical nurse and really become a great surgical nurse, or you can become a great ICU nurse, or you can do all those things.
Yes.
But if you really want to focus on something, or be at OB, which you guys have a great OB department here, if that's what you want your focus to be and you really love working with expected and new mothers and young babies, you can do that, right?
You can do that. We also have positions in our MDH physician clinic practices as well. And if you are in nursing and you can choose to specialize in a certain department, you can choose to go on and be a director or a clinical care coordinator. You can go back to school and become a nurse practitioner, become a certified registered nurse anesthetist. You can go many different directions and really as high as to whatever extent in your education you would like to pursue.
Well, Wanda, thanks for coming and talking to us. We greatly appreciate it. I know that there's probably specific places within MDH that they can reach out to, correct? Is there somewhere that they need to call if they're interested?
I would call our human resource department and start there, and then they can help direct and guide you. They can tell you about openings that we currently have. All of our current positions are listed on our MDH website, www.mdh.org. But certainly any positions for high school students, if they would like to start somewhere within the organization or volunteer experience, reach out to Human Resources and they can help direct you.
Well, again, thank you very much, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Here we are, third quarter here from Southeastern High School. The 5 for the Raiders coming out of the first half. Carter Miller, Alex Dance, Connor Young, Jackson Canoyer, and Bo Eftnick are the 5 for the Raiders. Kerr, Henry, Roberts, Northern, and Walker for the Suns. Kicks it out, corner 3, Alex Dance, nothing but net. Matches the 3 on his shirt. Raiders start with 3. 40-15, Roberts hands it off to Kerr. Kerr needs help, gets it to Roberts. Now they go Henry. Henry thought about the 3. Now they go Roberts on the right wing. Roberts hands to Northern. Northern, corner 3, Carson Kerr, no good. Rebound to Canoyer. Kicks it across, Alex Dance lays it up and in.
Dance now up to 17 in the game, had 12 in the first half, scores the first 5 out of the break for the Raiders.
5-0 run here for the Raiders. Kerr's is going to hand it off to Northern. Northern, dribble drive, puts up the shot, it's no good. Rebound to the Raiders. Dance on the attack. He's got Roberts and Kerr ahead of him. Thought about the 3 was Young. Now he's just going to get it to Canoyer, who puts up the shot, it's good. 7-0 run for the Raiders to start the second half. Northern dribbling across, gets it across half court. Now is going to work inside with number 12, Carter Miller. Shot no good. Rebound to the Raiders. Eftnick gets it to Young. Young to Dance. Dance go inside to Young. That was a good look. And he'll turn around and lay it up and in. Nice shot, Connor Young. Well executed there. And a 9-0 run. Gunnar Walker, go ahead.
I was just say, lead up to 31 for the Raiders. They've decided to come out of that pressure that has been working so well from them, letting off the gas pedal a little bit, enjoying the big lead.
Connor Young loses his dribble. Good defense. Andre Roberts going to be a foul on. That's going to go on. Couldn't tell. Number 30. That's going to go on number 33, Jackson Canoyer. I believe that is his first. It is first foul of the half. Checking in is Tristan Hester. He's going to come get Andre Roberts. So the Suns bring in a shooter here in Hester. He's got 1 3 already tonight. Northern with it. Loses his dribble. Needs somebody. He's just going to throw it across for Walker. Walker. Hester thought about the 3. Gets it to Kerr. Kerr dribbles in. Puts up the shot. It's going to fall. Nice shot, Carson Kerr. He ends the scoring drought for Southeastern. Kick it across to Eftnick for 3. No good. Rebound to Canoyer. To Dance. Inside to Canoyer. Lay it up. No good. But Carter Miller puts up the shot. It's no good. So a couple of chances at the rim there for the Raiders comes up. No good. And here come the Suns. Henry. 3 ball. No good. Rebound to Connor Young. Jump ball. It's staying here. So good defense by Carson Kerr.
Kerr did a nice job wrapping up after the defensive rebound. Was able to keep the ball on this end. Again, Suns offense slowing to a halt here. Need to get something going. 2 points in the second half so far.
Kerr looking for Hester, and Hester couldn't do much. Now it's Canoyer on the attack. Hands to Eftnick, who lays it up. No good. Rebound to Connor Young, and a foul on the floor. Go on, I believe. Yep, that's going to go on Tristan Hester. Only his first foul tonight. Wyatt Bartimus will check in for Hester. Alex Dance looking for somebody. He's going to get it underneath the rim for Knoyer. Shot no good. And a rebound to Wyatt Bartimus, who brings it in. A foul on the play. It is going to go on Carter Miller. His first foul, second team foul of the half for QND. So we'll have the senior night festivities here just after the JV game on this stream, so stick around for that. That's off Bartimus's hand and into the iPad of a young boy sitting on the bench there, so sure he got a little break from his game on the bench. Got a face full of basketball there. It's Alex Dance with it to bring it up for the Raiders. Hands to Efnick. Now they go to Dance. Dance swings it all the way across the court for Young, who's going to dribble, loses his dribble, but there's Carter Miller with the bank shot.
Might as well call that a pass. Young, I mean, he put that right on the money for Miller underneath the basket.
Yep, Miller was ready for it, got the pass, and was able to just lay it up and in. Shot no good by Northern, tipped all around, but Wyatt Bartimus comes down with it. Bartimus loses his dribble. Now he's just going to dribble it back out. Bartimus wants help. He's going to get it to Northern. Northern coming in for the shot. It is no good. Foul on the Suns. That's going to go on Tristan Hester, his second foul of the night. Both fouls of the half. Dance with it, gets it to Young. Now a corner for Miller. Top to Efnick, now they go to Dance. Swing it to Young, now swing it to Efnick on the wing. He's guarded by Gunnar Walker.
Knoyer's got his man sealed, finally got it into him. There's the 2 points, easy look at the rim there. Had his man sealed off for a good 2 to 3 seconds there. Ball finally was able to get past to him.
Owen Northern, some good dribble moves, but shot is no good. Ball on the floor, fought for, and it's in the hands of Connor Young and the Raiders. Efnick lays it up and in. 52-17, 2:30 to go, third quarter. We've got a plethora of Raiders getting ready to check into the scores table here in a minute. Carson Kerr gets it to Bartimus, close to the baseline, gonna have a jump ball. Oh, maybe, actually, no, gonna call foul on number 33, Jackson Knoyer. And here come 5 new Raiders. John Dam, Royce Boyd, Joe Warning. Let's see who else I'm missing here. Gavin Dolman and Jace Allensworth all check in for the Raiders. Northern will dribble it up top. Northern gets it to Kerr. It's about 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Kerr. They go to Hester. Hester kicks it to Kerr for 3. Got it. Nothing but net for Carson Kerr. And how about Owen Northern getting the steal but couldn't get the shot to fall. And here come the Raiders. Boyd kicks it to Dolman for 3. Shot no good. Offensive board to Joe Warning. And the shot is good, and he'll go to the free throw line to complete the three-point play. Andre Roberts will check in for Owen Northern. That foul's going to go on Tristan Hester, his third foul of the night. All in this half. He's got all 3 fouls for the Suns. Shot no good, but an offensive board to Jace Allensworth, who will kick it to Boyd. Hester, good defense, able to tip that one. Couldn't bring it in, but kicks it out of bounds, so it'll be a restart for the Raiders. (54-20), Raiders by 34. Joe Warning gets it inside to Allensworth, who puts up the shot, no good. Rebound to Boyd, and a foul called. they're going to count the baskets. So Boyd gets 2, and he'll go to the line. That foul's going to go on number 32.
I guess they gave him continuation there. I thought initially he was calling it on the ground, but basket's good. Another offensive rebound for the Raiders. Really been a struggle securing these defensive rebounds.
Well, it says the foul's on number 32, but there is no 32 in the game for the Suns. So I'm assuming that's going to go on Andre Roberts. That foul's going to go on Boyd. So Boyd will get the foul. I'm guessing Roberts picked up that other foul. Because there is no 32 on the. We have a 32, Timmy Fecht, but he is not in the game. That 3 is good for the Suns.
I believe that was Gunnar Walker
Yep.
over there on the right wing knocking it down.
Boyd kicks it across, 3 for John Dam, no good. Rebound to Carson Kerr. And Kerr will get it to Roberts, 30 seconds. Left third quarter. Roberts will kick it to Bartimus. Bartimus dribbling up top, he's working with Dam, now kicks it to Kerr. Kerr gets it to Hester. Hester loses his dribble, stolen away by Jace Allensworth. Allensworth on the attack is going to lay up the shot, no good. Going to call a foul before the shot. On the floor, charge to Tristan Hester, his 4th foul of the night. Yep, so he's got 4, 9.1 seconds to go, third quarter. And an easy look for the Raiders, John Dam. And the inbounder, number 32, Dolman, were all over that one. Shot no good for Kerr. So with that, the score after 3, the QND Raiders lead 58-23. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH. You know, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live here at Augusta and Southeastern High School. Start the 4th quarter here from Southeastern Gym. Looks like we got some music playing pretty loud here.
Said haven't had music all night, and here we come. 4th quarter action.
I don't necessarily know if that's supposed to.
Some people waving to kill it. Who's going to step up?
Well,
Still got music here. There
okay.
he is.
Guess we're not listening to any Def Leppard here at Southeastern. Roberts brings the rebound down on the missed shot by Dolman. And camera's out again here as we're. He's got a loose connection with the camera and the HDMI cord, as John tells me. Northern puts up the shot, it's no good, but he gets his own rebound. He's going to dribble him up and is going to get fouled. 2 shots coming for Owen Northern. I believe that foul's going to go on number 32. Jackson Gavin Dolman. Dolman with the foul, his first, team's 5th. There's that camera back. Northern shot is good. (58-24). Rebound to Dolman. Nice swinging to the outside, number 34. Well, maybe number 34. I don't have a 34. I've got Jackson Meyer at 34 of the Varsity, so we'll go with that. We'll say Jackson Meyer's checked in. We do have a couple live chats here. We'll take a look. Yep, black screen camera's out. Yeah, we've had some issues with the camera here tonight, and we'll work to get that resolved as we go on. Let's have a loose connection in our camera with our HDMI, so we're sorry about that, folks.
Allensworth will head to the line here now. Hit the deck a little bit hard on the previous drive. Looking to shoot two. Raiders, for the most part, have been struggling from the line, but Allensworth knocks down the first one.
59-24, 35-point lead, now a 36-point lead for the Raiders of QND. If you're wondering what QND stands for, Quincy Notre Dame. Jaron Henry looking for help. He's got to get it to Northern. He will. And it's Andre Roberts with it. There is continuous clock here. 5:30 to go. Henry's shot no good. He's on the floor. So is John Dam, and here comes Boyd. Boyd will hand it to who we're going to call Jackson Meyer, who's listed as on the varsity squad, but not on our JV roster. Shot no good for Boyd from 3. Rebound to the Suns. Northern with it. He's working with Dam. He's going to swing it across to Henry. Thought about the 3, is going to kick it now back out to Kerr. Kerr dribbling in, puts up the shot, no good. Tipped around, and Boyd brings it in. Go to Roberts. Now they go to Kerr. Kerr, 3, no good. Rebound to Dolman. Dolman working with Roberts. Nice swing it to Allensworth. Dam gets it to Dolman. Now they swing it to the other side, and Allensworth inside, tipped. Good defense by Gunnar Walker. Tipped that ball out of bounds. Tristan Hester, Wyatt Bartimus check in for the Southeastern Suns. Andre Roberts and Jaron Henry will take a seat.
Trying to get all the seniors in order for senior night. Of course, it is senior night. We will have that broadcasted at the conclusion of this game, honoring all of the fine seniors here at Southeastern High School.
It's Allensworth with it. He's working with Carson Kerr. 3:40 to go. Fourth quarter here from Augusta. Boyd swing it to Allensworth. Allensworth will now go to Meyer. And Boyd got the big size advantage down low. He'll put it up and in for the QND Raiders' 62nd point of the night. Joe Warning getting ready to check in for QND. Northern might have picked up his dribble, but in a 38-point game, I don't think you say much. Jackson Meyer comes away with the board. 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Jackson Dolman will sit down. Northern in the corner. He's going to dribble it up top, dribble it in. Now they go to Walker, and Joe Warning able to keep his tippy toes inbound. Boyd puts up the shot. It's good. QND 64, Southeastern 24, so a 40-point lead. Kerr loses his dribble, gets it to Northern. Final 2 minutes and 20 seconds from Southeastern High School, the JV game. Like John said, we'll have the seniors recognized here shortly after. I believe we're going to have the band seniors as well as, of course, the men's basketball after that. And I heard some talk of the science fair kids as well getting recognized for senior night. Do not quote me on that, of course. That was the talk of the town at the concession stand earlier before the game. Meyer kicks it to Warning. Under the basket, shot is good for number 14, John Dam. 66-24. Raiders running away with this one. Northern. Going to be called for a travel. Jaron Henry, Andre Roberts will check in for, let's see, Owen Northern and Gunnar Walker. Ellensworth gets it to Dam. Now we'll just kick it back up to Boyd. Minute to go. 3 ball for Allensworth, no good. Rebound on the floor. And
nice play by Dam under the basket. Falling out of bounds, was able to throw it off the back. I couldn't quite see who that was down there. I think
it was Tristan Hester.
Tristan Hester.
Yeah. That's a great play. I don't know if that's the controversial play you call under with 35 seconds to go, but great instinct play nonetheless by John Dam. In 30 seconds, this will probably drag it out. Like I said, with the continuous clock, with the game within above 30. First free throw good for Jackson Meyer. Don't know if Tim Kerr was bringing me those awesome looking blue and gold flowers or if that was for the seniors here at Southeastern.
John, I hate to say it, but I would be shocked if they were for you. 3 no good by Bartimus.
I wish they were, but the final score here from Augusta, the Raiders of QND 68 and the Southeastern Suns 24. We'll be back with the totals right after this. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
In a small community like ours, shopping locally can make a big difference. Did you know you can shop locally for your home internet? While you're powering your devices with super fast fiber internet, you also get to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Every dollar you spend on our services goes to making our town a better place to live, work, and play. You're helping us support local education, build a stronger sense of community, and keep money right here in our local economy. Thank you for choosing your local internet provider. We're proud to keep you connected.
Welcome back to Southeastern High School here as we will get ready to recognize Southeastern High School's seniors. Very packed gym here at Southeastern. It always is when we come down here to do games. The girls will play senior night here tomorrow night. That game is against Warsaw, the Central Southeastern girls. So we'll go ahead and get ready to meet the seniors here momentarily. We're actually going to honor the seniors from Quincy Notre Dame as well. So I guess I have not seen the opposing team get recognized senior night, but might be their last game. So
yeah, it's usually you like to do that on your home court. Yeah, I'm surprised they're doing it here. Maybe missed out on the last game. Things get rescheduled. Missed out on that, but definitely a nice thing Southeastern doing here, honoring the QND seniors.
And absolutely giving them those flowers that I wish I was getting, but Tim walked right past me. But giving them to the visiting QND Raider cheerleaders at the moment. So just a very nice gesture by the Suns and by Southeastern. We got the cheerleaders and then got the basketball players here. plethora of both. So. There's the QND seniors being recognized here at Southeastern High School. Such a nice gesture by the administrators here at Southeastern High School to be able to do that for this team, which we are assuming did not have another home game to do this at. So now we'll meet the seniors from Southeastern. If we get Evan to turn the camera, it'd be nice.
There we go. I think he's going now.
Yeah,
Our hand gestures work perfectly.
Awesome. My mom says Southeastern does that all the time for opposing teams, FYI.
Okay.
I've never known that. So
Fun fact of the day.
Thank you, Mom, for telling me that. So. It's now emotional. Definitely emotional here as senior night for, I believe, the band. So thank you, Mom, for telling me that Southeastern does that for the opposing teams. It's still nice, just a nice gesture for Southeastern to do that. You never have to do that. And the fact that they do is just such a nice gesture. So there's the first Southeastern band member, I do believe. So. Scholastic Bowl and Science Club. I believe Macy Putnam was the name. Cooper Lee being recognized. Scholastic Bowl and Science Club for Cooper Lee. Yep, Evan got our gesture with the camera. And I got our first cheerleader of Southeastern being recognized. Hendrickson. Senior cheerleader being recognized. Pep band cheerleading. Cade Rigg. Played baseball with Cade for a long time. Got a wrestler here.
I believe they said the name Hunter Fulton is what I heard. Kind of hard to hear with these headsets on.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. Josh Kaltenbach.
First of our basketball players up off the bench over here.
Austin Stone King. Used to go to school with him over at West Prairie. Garrett Walker. And Mr. Stevens. So there is your 2023 senior class. So those are your seniors from Southeastern. An emotional moment for them, as well for their parents as well. So that's your senior class. So with that, we'll go ahead and step away real quick, and we'll be back for some totals, and then we'll be back for the varsity game shortly after. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. With that, the final score from Southeastern High School, the JV matchup, the QND Raiders 68 and the Southeastern Suns 24. With that, I'll turn it over to John Burton to tell you just about how it all went.
So it was Alex Dance, number 3, the guard, led the way with 17, scored a quick 5 coming out of the halftime break, got the Raiders going early. Connor Young had 8, Carter Miller with 6, John Dam had 4 of his own, Jace Allensworth with 9, Joe Warning 4, Bo Ethnic with 6. Jackson Conroy with 4. And Reese Boyd had 6, all those coming in the second half of play. For the Sun side, it was Tippy had 4. Both of those came in the first half. Jaron Henry had 1 point. Gunnar Walker with 3, knocked down to 3 in the third quarter. Aiden Akers had 2 points. Carson Kerr led the way with 8. Owen Northern had 1 point, of course, coming off of a free throw. And Tristan Hester with 3, that 3 in the first quarter. And that's kind of how things shook up in the JV contest.
So with that, for John and myself, and for Evan, our excellent cameraman, that we have brought you tonight's JV matchup. Yet again, the final score, the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders 68 and the Southeastern Suns 24. This has been a broadcast of TSSR Game Time Live